Alright folks, welcome back to CWRL's Fight Night at the Freedom Factory, and we are set here for our final matchup of round 1, where the King's Court will be taking on the Buschwhackers. Should be interesting to see which team goes on to face the Intimidators in round 2, but the more interesting round 2 matchup right now, I have to say, is between the Candymen and the Silver Foxes. Both teams had amazing round 1 performances, with the Silver Foxes going into round 2 with 76 points, but only 18 points behind the Candymen, who had a record-breaking first-round performance with 94 points in the first round alone. Now we're going to see here
drivers
who
to your
qualifies
cars
on the poll of this final round 1 matchup, and it is the Wreckers cars on the front row with the Buschwhackers on pole, and the Buschwhackers checker car in the 3rd position, with the King's Court checker car in the 4th position there. And I've seen either the 3rd or 4th position jump into the lead out of nowhere right off the bat on lap 1. And they have very similar qualifying time. Should be interesting to see how everything shapes out here in this final matchup of round 1. Thank you for sticking around with us here
drivers
Fight Night at CWRL at the Freedom Factory. As you can see, the pace car about to roll along here. We've got 10 minutes on the clock. It is time to see which team will advance into round 2 as the final matchup is underway. Clock is ticking down. You can see that the checker car for the Buschwhackers looks to take an early lead as the checker car for the King's Court gets caught up in calamity there in the back. It winds up dropping all the way back into the final position, with the wrecker car for the Buschwhackers back in the 9th position along with him. So 2 of our lead cars just dropped like a rock from the front of the field to the back, and another car moving through the center of the field. I'm pretty sure that was a traffic jammer, and more traffic jammers getting caught up in chaos as not even a minute has passed, and we have already seen multiple incidents all over the track. And already the checker car for the Buschwhackers is going to be coming up onto traffic jammers. Traffic jammers not afraid to mix it up with each other. You can see that the King's Court checker car rebounding up into 6th, with the record car a little bit ahead of them of the Buschwhackers in 5th right now, which means that traffic jammers from the King's Court and the Buschwhackers take the 3rd and 4th spot respectively, but I do not see that being the case for very long. As you can see that those checker and record cars are on their rear view mirrors. Meanwhile, you can see that the checker car for the Buschwhackers still showing the way here as we are down to 8 minutes remaining in this first round matchup. The King's Court not having the performance that they wanted to have. Their 4th position in the point solidly in jeopardy, I would say, as the Buschwhackers come into this event with just a little over 500 points, 514 points to be precise, and the King's Court only have 589 points coming into this event. The Buschwhackers could work their way into the 4th points position in this heat race and secure their spot for the next fight night. They could work their way out of traffic jam qualifying right here in this first round, which could turn into an interesting story for the event, as the King's Court looking to hold on to their 4th position in points right now. That would be the ultimate objective right now of the record car for the King's Court, as he is chasing this leader down right now, right on his back bumper. The King's Court looking to hold on to their 4th spot in points, and thus their secured entry spot into the main event tournament. Being in the top 4 means so much that you don't have to go through traffic jam qualifying to be able to qualify. We're down to 6:15 remaining in this first round matchup between the King's Court and the Buschwhackers. The Buschwhackers continue to show the way with their checkers car out front. The King's Court record car in 2nd spot, trying to play defense right now, trying to maintain their 4th spot in points over the Buschwhackers. You see the Buschwhackers looking to put another traffic jammer a lap down, but that record car in 2nd looking to take that lead away from the Buschwhackers. The only thing that would do is stop him from scoring points from leading laps. That would not stop him from scoring 3 points from putting this traffic jammer a lap down. You can see the record car for the King's Court has the inside line, but has taken himself out trying to make that move. Now the Buschwhackers have padded their lead extensively over the King's Court as he puts that traffic jammer a lap down now, adding 3 more points to the Buschwhackers total already. As the traffic jammer just gets taken out. Meanwhile, you can see the record car for the Buschwhackers in 3rd spot, with the record car for the King's Court falling to a very distant 2nd here. There are about 4 or 5 cars between him and the leader now. You can see the Buschwhackers checker car coming out of turn 4 to begin lap 25 here. Already led 24 laps so far. We're down to 4 minutes remaining in this first round matchup. Buschwhackers looking to have a high point scoring first round here, as 3 other teams have had so far in fight night. Well, 2 other teams so far have had it fight night. The only team that did not score as well in the first round would be the Intimidators. They go into round 2 with 18 points. Meanwhile, you can see that the record car for the King's Court has 2 cars between him and the leader, but still has a ways to go to catch up. With the record car for the Buschwhackers not too far behind him now. And you can see that the checker car for the King's Court has rallied his way back into the 4th position finally. But the checker car for the Buschwhackers is about 2/3 of a lap ahead of him. So it's going to be very hard for the checkers car of King's Court to start scoring points here of any kind, as they are looking to maintain their 4th position in CWRL points. And the biggest difference between 4th and 5th is you have an automatic qualifying seed for the main event tournament. Here in 5th point, you have to go through traffic jam qualifying, and you only have a 40% chance of making the main event tournament at that point. The odds are not in anybody's favor there. remaining in this first round matchup. The Buschwhackers have pretty much led from the drop of the green flag. It's looking like it's going to be flag to flag so far. As they put down another traffic jammer. 3 more points for the Buschwhackers. As all the traffic jammers have been lapped now. And now there are no cars between the leader and the checkers car of the King's Court. Now, if he could manage to put that car lap down, that would be 15 more points for the Buschwhackers. As you can see, the King's Court just scored 3 points of their own there. We're working the final minute here of the first round matchup here between the King's Court and the Buschwhackers. The Buschwhackers look to have it locked up here at this point. Looking to add a little more gravy to their performance as we're down to 30 seconds remaining. We shift into chopper view here. Close it all out. It will be 2 to go at the line as time will expire on this coming lap. And time has expired on the round. The next lap will be the final lap here as the Buschwhackers have a complete shutout of the King's Court right now. We go into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. And with that, the Buschwhackers will go on to round 2 to face the Intimidators, and they will go around to face them with a massive points lead over those Intimidators. So they could not only take the 4th spot in points, they could very easily take the 3rd spot in points too if they perform well here today. And we will get a tally for the King's Court here real quick. The King's Court was only able They were able to lap 2 out of the 3 traffic jammers from the Buschwhackers. So the King's Court will leave today with 16 points overall, 6 points from their performance in round 1 and 10 additional points from being eliminated in round 1. So let's see. Buschwhackers got 42 points, 25, 57, 60, 63, 66, 69 points. So with that, the matchups for round 2 are decided. It will be the Candymen with 94 points taking on the Silver Foxes with 76 points. And then in the second matchup of round 2, it will be the Intimidators with 18 points taking on the Buschwhackers, who have 69 points. We will get that all set up for you in just a moment. Until then, stay with us here for more CWRL action with Fight Night at the Freedom Factory.